What's going on, guys? What's going on? We got another day out here. We in the garden. No automotive right now. Got a little break. So we out here in the garden, and my whole backyard is really a garden to me. This year, I'm thinking about not planting. Let me show you over here, guys. We got the dogs out here. You might see a little poop or something like that, but you know, watch your step, watch your step. But okay, so as you can see, this is from last year. The tomatoes right here, these was the cherry tomatoes, and you guys are gonna see the cherry tomatoes. I'm gonna show you a clip of how all of this looked at last year. So we're gonna get into that clip actually right now. This right here, man, I kind of was cleaning up yesterday, so this right there, you got potatoes out there. Got some potatoes. Got my little nice little flowers to promote, you know, some good little bugs and insects. This row, you got tomatoes right here. You got tomatoes right here. And I just did 2 more rows over here. You can probably barely see. Right there, you got the peppers. This whole row right here of peppers. Then you got the red onions right here that I finally got in the ground. And then, of course, you guys already know the Georgia yellow onion. Then we got a whole nother row, 2 rows of tomatoes. Those are cherry tomatoes right there. So it's coming along. Check it out, check it out. The peppers looking good. Nice peppers. My onions ain't do too good this year, man. I ain't gonna lie, the red onions. The yellow onions did good, but I had to pull some of these red onions up out the ground. I ain't like it. I'm starting a little late with the corn, but they're looking real good. You guys can see these tomatoes really looking good too. Starting to get these tomatoes. Then you got the cherry tomatoes over here. All types of. Just a little update on the garden. Everything looking good.
Look at this one.
Let me see. That's nice right there. Look at all these potatoes we got. We got a couple potatoes. It's time to get the potatoes out of the ground. These are ready right here. They big and they ready. Some small.
The big ones are.
Yeah, keep digging.
Oh wait, hold on. What is this?
Dig, man.
Oh.
All right, guys. So now that you saw how that looked at last year, you see how what we got in the fall. And I'm honestly thinking about not planting this year, man. It's honestly a lot. It's a lot with this gardening stuff. And I'm a full-time mobile mechanic. If you guys see on my page, I fix cars. I'm doing content. And honestly, I was thinking about not planting anything, but it's like when gardening is your life, man, and you've been doing it for so long, and it's such a zen type feel when you do it, I just have to do something, right? I just have to plant something, or I would admire the plants I already got. Now, we're going to admire some of the plants we already got, but also, this video just going to be spontaneous. We're just going to give you a little glimpse of everything in the backyard for those who just like gardening and deals like that, you know? So these are some onions that kind of grew up, which I didn't plant this year, so I don't know if I left, you know, they seeded or something happened and they just grew. But these are some red onions, because I had some red onions here last year. If you guys, I don't know if I showed you in the video. Hopefully the video shows it, but I had some red onions right there, some corn. All these was like tomatoes. I actually got these from Ethiopia, and those are the cherry tomatoes right here. Right there, I has a plum tree that I got from South Carolina. Gotta watch out. Hopefully, snake don't bite me. I got this plum tree from South Carolina from my aunt's yard. Dig that up. But yeah, man. So I was thinking about actually not planting anything this year. But I say, okay, I got to do something. But let me show you guys little things what I want to do with this year, do with this yard. Like I said, this is going to be a random video, just me talking, just making some content about gardening and deals like that. This is my Kefir pear tree. Kefir pear right there, and we'll get on a video on each one of them and why, you know, I like this type stuff and deals like that. Why I think you should grow. And all of this is in Georgia, and these are the perennials and stuff. Why I'm looking into getting more perennials and more trees, because I don't have to worry about going out there and gardening all the time. So these are my blackberries. All these are like little blackberry bushes right here. So we should get a lot of, look at this cane right here. We should get a lot of blackberries this year. This is my plum tree. This plum tree been here, what, about a couple years. Now these trees, all of these, I got these from a nursery called, here in Gwinnett, it's called Randy's, but they changed it to Pond and Petal. And I just went over there, and you can go to your local nursery and get these trees. Now they won't be this big. They'll come and they'll be like a little twig, a little branch. These trees was just like one little stem, and it'll probably be like this tall or something like that. But you see, after a couple years and some good soil, look how big that this deal got. I really want to get some plums off this one this year. This is like a methily plum tree. They're supposed to be big and sweet and good. And you know, I've never got any. I got one plum last year, but how big it is, how many flowers I seen, look like we might hopefully get a lot of plums this year. Last year, what happened was, like I was talking to, look at him, look at him. He want me to throw the ball, but last year, hey man, bring it here. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, she want to play too. She want to play now. Give it to me. Can I have it? Okay, okay. Let me see. Let me see. Go get it. Go get it, Mozzie. All right, the dogs want to play. That's a little dog content for you guys. Go, Yodi, go. Go, Yodi, go. Go, Yodi, go. Excuse me if you see some poop in the yard, but hey, the dog's out here. But as you can see, I kind of, wherever I put the plants at, I kind of try to cage it up, you know, type of deal, cage it up. And for a long time, I had a fence right here actually for a long time to where no dogs can get on this side. Had this tarp when I was trying to tip some watermelon. Guys, I quit the watermelon business, all right? I quit the watermelon business. I tried it, I put it on hills. I tried to dig every type of way. I'm just not good with the watermelon. Actually, all this stuff gonna have to come up, right? We're gonna get all this cleaned up right here. We're gonna get all that cleaned up right here, and we're just gonna grow grass right here. Or, well, let me finish. Told you spontaneous video. Or like I said, we're gonna do more herbs on this side. We're gonna get onto the herbs over there. So right here we have our other. These are like, see, I got the tag still on it. Maybe I can read it. It might be Apache. Yeah, exactly. These are Apache blackberries. So my kids love the blackberries. I'm not too crazy with the blackberries, but they love it. These are blackberry bushes right here. And now the good thing about all this stuff is you can propagate it and get another one. You know, if you propagate it right, which we plan to do some propagating, especially with these citrus trees up there, all because you have to keep them in the house, and they're actually going to get a little too big for the house. They're going to keep growing, so I suspect they can get 2 to 3 feet this year, and it's going to just keep growing and growing outside of the garage, outside of the house. So I'm going to have to cut one of these limbs or try to propagate it and then put this limb into a whole nother soil. It'll be the same age, but it'll be a shorter tree to where I can transport this tree in and out the house. And this is for my, you know, Georgia people, we don't do citrus. So you got it. Okay, so pear, blackberry, plum, blackberries. Over here, attempted watermelon. You know, that's why you see everything everywhere, really, guys. Attempted watermelon right here. Oh, I actually attempted garlic too. Over here, I know it don't look like much. I know it don't look like much, but over here, you're gonna see when it start blooming. See, this is the fall slash, well, I mean, we dead in the winter. I mean, spring now. We're not dead in the spring. We just got in the spring now, so all the leaves are about to start growing back on a lot of stuff. And all of this is your muscadine. You know, when I got this tree from the nursery, it was literally like something like this. Something like this long. This deal right here I got in my hand. It was something like this long. And look at it right now, surrounding this fence. So my idea, I want to put one of those like cow fences to go like the arch type of deal, and then have these grow up it. That way you can go inside and it'll be muscadines above your head. Right here, some strawberries, which I think strawberries are kind of perennial now, because these just grow back. I didn't even plant these. These just grew back from last year. You know, I planted it last year, but after that, they just grew back. And if you know about strawberries, they're runners. They're going to keep going. So I might clear out this space right here, make the bed of it, the floor of this could be strawberries, which would be cool. And then around it will be the muscadines. And as you can see, the muscadine leaves are starting to grow back. And we about to get back in this spring, man. And that's why I planted them at right there. Just two, I planted one right there. And look at the bee right there trying to run. I'm not messing with you. This is a, it's from Africa actually. This is a, man, I forgot what kind of tree this is. I forgot what kind of tree it is. We're gonna get that one. We're gonna get that tree. All right, cool. So we got some herbs. See, you can see the garden is just stuff everywhere. Stuff everywhere. We're gonna get the herbs down here. We got herbs right here. This is just giving you an overview of my garden and the deal, so you can see that, you know, I'm a serious planter. I know it look, you know, crazy right now, but again, seeing that video from last year, you see that, okay, this is how your stuff might look in the fall time. We have rosemary right here, and we're going to do separate videos on all of this stuff. So the rosemary, just a quick overview. Love the rosemary. Had rosemary for years. I actually had a bigger plant. We'll get in the story. That a bigger plant that died, and I had those for like 10 years. So I had to go get a plant from the nursery. And what I did was chop one from right here, propagated it, put it in soil, and then this one grew. Did it again, and so I got more rosemary down there. So I got 3 plants. So my mistake was not propagating. You know, so you do want to propagate. This is, as you can see, this is your what's the thing called? Mint. Mint growing out the sides. Mint, it goes, it's a root plant. It's kind of just go under the ground and just go. This is a regular mint. This is orange mint or something like that. Orange oregano or mint. We have our thyme. This was propagated also. I just clipped something like this, guys, like this, and you can put it in the soil like this, and it's gonna grow. Literally right there, what I just did, that might even grow. Just water it. You know, you can even shave down the edges a little bit so the, you know, more the inside is exposed like this.